Hello, today we have two pretty interesting expert chimps runs, and the first one I'm going to be trying out this new buff on the Super Maelstrom, where basically if you get the 052 cross path, you have way more uptime on the Super Maelstrom, and it's pretty cool. I'll be combining this with the primary expertise to make the uptime even more, and unfortunately I did not really get to doing Energizer for that. I could have done that if I went for a different setup, like a sawdust setup. I could do Energizer and Pex with that, but for this I just went with Psy and then pretty much the regular strategy, and then I got the Super Maelstrom on the other side. So overall this run, it was really easy. I was able to get Super Maelstrom up very early, which was pretty nice, and then I could kind of just spam the ability throughout. Unfortunately, the way it's positioned and on this map, it's just not really able to do a whole lot. It was able to do good damage when the balloons are coming down on that side, but because of the way it's like so far down and it can only cover the dead zone of half of the balloons, it's just not going to do much damage. It will be hitting the balloons like all over because the ability goes all over, but that does not mean it's really going to be doing good damage. In fact, it did not do good damage. So this definitely was not the best place to showcase this newly buffed tower. So yeah, you're just going to see like right here, I got the Super Maelstrom, and now it's kind of just going. And I'm going to showcase it on a bit of a better map. I kind of did, because there was a bug where Super Maelstrom, you could use a bugged Energizer to get Super Maelstrom like crazy high ability, and I did that on Ouch kind of already, so it would pretty much be the same thing, to be honest. So I'm not going to do it on Ouch, but I'm probably going to need a good map to do it on relatively soon, because I do want to try this buff out. It looks pretty cool, and maybe I'll do the full uptime with Energizer and the primary expertise. And now let's quickly check out the second run right here. Okay, so for this one we have a wheel challenge. It's day 69, and do not make a funny comment about this, because yeah, don't. So let's see. I did this a while ago, so I'll have to remember. We got a free top, we get the ice top, a YouTuber pick. So you're gonna have to ask me a few YouTubers, and then I'll ask them to respond. And then we got Gwen as the hero on quad. So basically for the YouTuber pick, I kind of added this recently because I thought it would be fun, and I just somehow got it on the first time I added it. So you just comment down some YouTubers, and then I'll ask like some of them like what tower you want, and yeah, that's all. So, and some of them might respond, some of them won't. I know there's some that definitely won't respond, but we'll see. We'll try to get a pretty funny combo with a bunch of YouTuber suggestions, and then I'll try to do it. So yeah, that's that part. And then basically for this run, it was a weird one. It was basically using a bunch of synergies that just don't work. So we had like Gwen, and then we had the Tax, and then we had like kind of a normal setup, but we had to get Esprit in there, which doesn't really help us much, and it costs so much money. And basically because of that, I had nothing to really beat round 100. I was forced to spend to beat DDTs, and then that just did not allow me to get first strike. So the winning solution for this is the first time ever I legitimately had to use Plasma Monkey Fan Club, the Super Funky Man Club, as the way to win, and it was the only way that worked. I tried literally everything else, and then Super Monkey Fan Club got really close to working, and it took like a solid hour to actually get it to work. If I redid this a few times and like really tried to budget, I probably could have squeezed first strike in there, but it was just not happening on the first run, and I was very confident that it would work, and it ended up working. So yeah, that's all. We get a bunch of like Ring of Fires, the spines in there, and then the super brittle, and just some regular support. Kind of looks like a basic quad run, but very scuffed. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. This is kind of what's fun about the wheel challenges. You just are using things that you'd never ever try out using because they're just so bad together. So yeah, and it's really funny seeing the new tack hedgehogs run around. That one's pretty cute. I like that hero pet. So that's all, and goodbye.